Do reach for the wisdom of 21 Savage, who said, how many problems you got? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot. How many people done left you out to rot? A lot.
What are you saying?
Over the course of your career, has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information he received from you?
No, absolutely not. Okay, thank you.
One volume for every single person in the whole wide world? That's socialism, and I won't stand for it. We should be able to speak at whatever volume we identify with, because that is the American way.
Yo, what's up, YouTuberverse? It's your boy RB. I am currently on vacation at the Jersey Shore, so this one's going to be audio only. There's also a storm blowing in right now, and I'm sitting on the back porch listening to it blow in, so if you hear thunder, that's why. And I love making these videos so much that it just doesn't feel like work to me. So here I am at the beach, but I'm still doing my thing. This NBA free agency has been wild so far, and it's nowhere close to being over. We have people moving all over the place.
Please don't make me go, guys. Can't have a splash without the pool.
It's too late, Jordan.
Oh, come on, guys. I'll pass the ball, play defense. Dre might leave so we don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, but I also might not leave. What do we do with him now?
Guys, I'm claustrophobic. Get me out of here.
We're all set.
Guys, I'm gonna pass out.
Dre, did you give him an air hole? He's fine. Now let's go get Chris from the old folks home.
We have multiple trade requests, so let's get into it. Nuance Machine, episode 38. Let's kick it. All right, before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please check out my shop, breezysprints.com, where you can find all original designs printed on high-quality tees, tank tops, sweatshirts, and hoodies. All designs are made by yours truly, and without further ado, let's get into it. KD, Kyrie, and James Harden have combined for 7 trade requests in the past 2.5 years. Which, if you keep feeling like you need to request a trade, maybe it's you, bro. Maybe it's you. Anyway, KD's on the Suns now, and he is forming yet another super team with the Suns adding Bradley Beal. I honestly think this move won't improve the Suns that much. They still have no depth. KD still doesn't have to be a leader, so, it's a perfect scenario for him. But the Suns also signed Yuta Watanabe and Eric Gordon, which gives them a starting lineup of most likely Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, KD, Yuta Watanabe, and DeAndre Ayton, with Eric Gordon coming off the bench. Which, your 1 through 6 there is pretty nice, but what do they have after that? Not much. So they're going to have the same depth issues that they had last year, and I just don't see them improving much. Kyrie signed a 3-year, $126 million deal to stay in Dallas, and I'm actually happy for Kyrie on this one. His issue over the past few seasons has been that he's been flaky. He will find reasons to miss regular season games, and the narrative is he can't be depended on, especially coming from Stephen A. Smith, who tried to tell the entire league that you wouldn't give him a long-term deal.
If you the owner of the Brooklyn Nets and you got to invest long-term dollars in Kyrie Irving, you giving him a deal that's guaranteed more than 1 year at a time? There's no way in hell you can do that. If you're running a business, you cannot invest long-term with Kyrie Irving in terms of guarantees.
Or here the Dallas Mavericks are rolling the dice, giving him a 3-year deal. If you're Kyrie, you got to stick this contract out, man. Like, you can't just get unhappy and in a 1.5 years request another trade. You can't do that. Like, this is America, bro. The vast majority of Americans hate their job. Okay? And we can't just request a trade and go, I hate working for Nike. I'd like to request a trade to Adidas. Like, it doesn't work that way. So, you take on some adversity, man. Things aren't going well, stick it out. That's how you get to better days. But anyway, I'm happy for Kyrie. I hope this works out for him. I hope he's able to show up the next 3 years and just prove everybody wrong and go take that team far into the playoffs. So now let's get to James Harden. If you've visited this channel in the past, you know that I live in Philly and I am a Sixers fan. And they are currently frustrating the ever-living crap out of me, man. I don't know what to think about what the Sixers are doing. Like, James Harden signed his player option, but then asked for a trade. And the Sixers said they would work with Harden to find a trade partner. And I think that this is the best case scenario for everyone. But there are now more reports saying that James Harden might just stay. And that's the worst case scenario for everyone involved. The city of Philadelphia does not want to run this team back again with Harden, Embiid, and Tobias Harris. In this scenario, which James Harden could likely go through the trade deadline, which is next March. Daryl Morey is a very stubborn man. He has made his initial asking price for both James Harden and Tobias Harris extremely high. And based off of James Harden's history, if he's already decided he wants out of a place, he's not going to give you the same effort he did the past season. If Philly is able to find a trade partner, it's the best case scenario for Philly, who were in danger of losing James Harden for nothing. And now the rumors are that the Sixers are looking at Zach LaVine with the Bulls, or possibly Paul George with the Clippers, or the Sixers can trade for assets in order to get deeper or to get more draft picks in the future, which we have very few of. Honestly, for me personally, I want Zach LaVine. I've been saying for years now we need length and athleticism at the wing position, and he gives you that. He's also a good shooter. I think he would fit in with the Sixers seamlessly. I think, you pair him with Maxey, PJ, Tobias, and Embiid. That's a solid starting lineup. Or you can even slide PJ onto the bench and start D'Anthony Melton. And that especially works because the Sixers just picked up Pat Bev. So he can fill that backup guard position, and your two starting guards can be Melton and Maxey, which I like. I like that starting lineup a lot, actually. The Sixers don't know what they're doing with Tobias yet. It looks like he is staying, which is funny after the whole cookie crumble comment.
Great speculation, casual Sixers fans, they'll trade me for a crumble cookie. But at the end of the day, they have to realize, you're not getting a 6'9" forward back who can, damn near shoot 40% from three, guard other team's best player, shoot, post-up, drive, play 70-plus games a year.
Or a crumble cookie, whatever the hell it is. And there's also rumors that the Sixers are possibly interested in Dame. Now, that would be a great pickup, but I'm like 100% positive that Portland would want Tyrese Maxey in return, and Tyrese Maxey's off the table. He should just not be involved in any trade talks whatsoever. I'm not going to lie to you, Dame's been kind of annoying me over the past couple seasons with his cryptic social media posts that preach loyalty and sound like lyrics from his rhyme book. It all just kind of felt like a guy writing love poems to a woman that's cheating on him. Kind of what it sounds like to me. But we've gone back and forth with Dame with the will he or won't he request a trade from Portland, and Dame's been stubbornly loyal throughout, while Portland has been BSing him for years now. They've been telling Dame that they want to build a contender around him while trading away quality players like CJ McCollum and spending multiple top 10 draft picks on guards like Shaedon Sharpe and Scoot Henderson. It's clear to everyone but Dame that they were trying to build for the future. They didn't have a win now attitude. As a friend, we've all kind of had one of our boys that's dated a woman that we didn't like. And, you keep trying to tell him, like, hey, man, I don't think this woman's the right woman for you. And he's just not trying to hear it. Then one day they finally break up, and he's like, yeah, you were right. And you guys are just like, finally, it's about time, bro. Well, when Dame finally came out and requested a trade, that is what the entire NBA came out and was just like, finally, bro, we've been trying to tell you to break up with her forever. And that's what's happening here. So, the NBA is finally happy for Dame. He's requested his trade. Best case scenario for him, he goes to Miami. He would fit in seamlessly with that culture there. He said that Bam is his dog. And honestly, I hope that Dame gets there. He deserves it. It would suck for me as a Philly fan because we'd have to go through Miami to get to the finals. But honestly, it doesn't mean anything because we can't get past the Celtics anyway. So that's going to be all for this one, guys. I will see you on the next one.
Can't wait.
Love you guys. Peace.
Dark side, light this bitch up.